Go ahead.
All right, I'm assuming you're talking to me. I think I'm the only speaker
Yep.
up
What's
here,
up?
right? Okay. So, first question I have: when you ask if he was a tool for who?
For the
I just want to
for the
clarify.
Western Atlanticist power block, the Cliveden set, the Rothschilds, the Royal Society, the
Okay.
elites.
Okay. So, I think we can both agree this is the Jewish bankers. I mean, is that what
They're
we're
not
getting
all
at?
Jewish. No, and in fact, he doesn't.
I know they're not all Jewish, but the head of this snake is most definitely the Rothschild family,
They're a big
correct?
part of it, but that's not even who is listed by Quigley as the funder.
Okay. Well, okay. So then the second question: when you say is Hitlerism a psyop? Can you clarify what you mean by that before I kind of go into that?
Well, I mean that the modern ideology that's being promoted that I've been critiquing for 10 years, neo-paganism, Volkish stuff, all that stuff is a psyop, and it ties into the more recent stuff of whatever nonsense Kanye pushes and all this kind of stuff, like the Twitter field of, this whole milieu of the pushing of the Hitler stuff, I think is a psyop.
Okay, so basically, like when you opened up and said Groypers, neo pagans, that kind of thing. All right. So, what is your issue with white Christians collectivizing? And do you have an issue? I guess to clarify, do you have an issue with white Christians collectivizing to preserve our nations and to preserve our people?
Well, I said that people have a right to self-defense, and they have a right to defend against an attacker. But the way you're phrasing the question is ambiguous because, first of all, we don't live in a white.
It's very specific. It's very specific.
No, it's not
Do you
because
have a problem with
who are
white
what?
Christians?
Because
White, I'm talking
why
about
don't
white
you stop
Christians.
interrupting? I know what you're saying. I don't think there is such a thing
Okay.
as a collective entity called white Christians because there aren't generic Christians. There is the Orthodox Church, and that's it. That's all Christianity is.
Okay. You are correct. There is currently no white Christian collective because we have been divided. We have been told that any sort of racial identity is evil. And we've been told that by this banker class. We'll just say bankers. I think we can at least agree on that term. So these bankers have told only white people that any sort of racial solidarity is evil. Do you agree with them or do you disagree with them that racial solidarity is evil
I
for
don't
white
think that
people?
it's wrong for white people to defend themselves and to care about themselves, but the fallacy that's going on here is to assume that there's such a thing as generic Christianity. Nor should we put race above religion. So I would disagree with the
Right.
idea of ethnophylatism or some sort of biological determinism.
So you're deflecting from my
I'm not
question. I'm
deflecting.
not
I
talking.
answered your question, and
Well,
you're a WASP heretic. So how are you going to be able to actually even
first
answer
off,
this
first
question?
off, I'm actually baptized Russian Orthodox. So
I don't believe that.
you
It
don't have
doesn't
to. I
matter
can.
because your bio says you're a
I
WASP, so that means you're a liar.
yeah, I've converted to Lutheran. I'm no
Lutheran.
longer
Okay.
Russian Orthodox.
Okay.
So aside from that, I still want to. I want to unpack this because I want to see. You seem to be promoting the Jewish talking point
Yeah.
that
Right.
any
Sure. Yeah.
sort
So I went
of
on. I just
ethnic.
went on one of the biggest podcasts to critique the Jewish position. I'm a Jewish talking point. Sure. So notice the people who come on; they're completely disingenuous. Oh, I'm Russian Orthodox by baptism, but I'm a WASP Lutheran.